Hello everyone, welcome to Grace Hollow Rabbitry and welcome to Northwest Arkansas. I'm PJ and I run an ARBA rabbitry. I raise commercial meat breed rabbits. I raise New Zealand's, black, blue, and broken, and I raise silver fox in black, blue, and I plan to start a broken program with them this year. Good morning everyone. It is just a little nippy out here today. It is January 1st, 2019, so Happy New Year. What I'm going to do today, even though it's cold and I really don't want to, I have a litter of 5 silver fox we're going to look at. This is out of Velveeta, and I'll put it down below, but I think it was Pepperjack. I can't remember if it was Pepperjack or Colby. Anyway, I'll write it below. Anyway, we started out with 7. And let me tell you, we've had a couple of really unfortunate events. Back when the litter was about 3 weeks old, I was pulling all the kits out of the nest box, looking them over, and they were popcorning all over the place. And so, I don't know what I was thinking. I had tucked 2 or 3 little kits right here in my bend of my elbow, and I was looking at another one, and that wasn't a smart thing to do. What happened, one of those kits broke free, jumped out of my arms, hit the ground, and I had my little dog next to me, and he swoops up, he grabs the kit, and he runs off with the kit. So we lost one of the kits, and we were down to 6. And then a couple of weeks, well, I guess a little more than a week ago, we had a real bad, terrible storm here. In fact, my house phone is out. It's been out since the storm, so it's been out for over a week now. So I don't even have a house phone right now. All we have is our cell phones, and cell phones don't work here. We have to drive out to the highway to get cell phone signal. So anyway, apparently during that storm, one of these kits must have frightened or something, and somehow it broke both front paws, right here at the front of the wrist. Broke them, I mean just flat broke them. It looked like turtle fins. They had broke it so bad, and so I went ahead and put that one down. So we are now down to 5 silver fox out of these kits, and I'll put their age down below, their birth dates. I don't remember it right off the top of my head. I have 2 empty cages here, and so with any good luck, I'll have 3 does and 2 bucks. That way I can put the 3 does in one cage and 2 bucks in the other. Because they're probably 11 weeks, they might even be 12 weeks now. They're somewhere in that neighborhood. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to start out with the one I really like. I am notorious. I really like the ones that are heavily silvered. I think those things are just beautiful. However, that's not the way they should be according to the standard. It's my preference, but for one of my programs that I'm going to be working on, I think this might actually work for me on that. I will be crossing some of my silver fox. I think I mentioned this before. I want to work on creating a broken silver fox, broken black, broken blue silver fox. And the way I'm going to do that is I have a really nice Charlie New Zealand that I'm going to use to breed into these silver fox. And of course it's going to take me several generations to bring in those body types, plus bring in that silver fox fur. I want the New Zealand bodies and the silver fox fur, and of course the silvering, and it's going to take me several generations to even get started on that, and then from there improve. But this little fella here with the heavy silvering, I think in theory it seems like it might help if I'm breeding that into a New Zealand that doesn't have any silvering at all. So I kind of hope this little fella is a female. But let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright, here we've got the first silver fox. I'm going to turn around and weigh it. I have my scales behind me. Okay, this one is 3 pounds, 10 ounces. I love the breed silver fox, but these guys don't grow anywhere near as fast as the New Zealands. A New Zealand this age is going to be, 4.5, 5 pounds, maybe even 6 pounds, and this guy was 3 pounds, 10 ounces. So compared to a New Zealand, very small. But this one is still silvering. Right here at the back of the neck and the face, of course, you can see is still mostly black. But boy, look at the heavy silvering on this guy. I really like that silvering. Again, I really like them heavily silvered. You really don't want them that heavily silvered, but this small, boy, I really have a hard time judging rabbits this small. So body types, I'm not sure I'm going to be very good at looking at them today, but what I do see right now is this one appears to be a little flat. It doesn't seem to have the height and depth that I would like to see in any commercial rabbit. But let's turn it around. We do have, it does appear to be wide. So I do like that. I don't know. I'm so new at silver fox. Let's go ahead and take a look. I don't have my glove, I have gloves on, so that makes it difficult to handle rabbits. But it is pretty chilly today. The ears look good. I'm going to flip you over. Nope. Teeth are good. And the blacks typically don't have toenail issues. Boy, that's just not going to work for me. Seems to be all black. Yes, yeah. Well, I got a real quick glance and it looked like a doe. Let's look again. No, I think this one's a buck. After a better look, I think this one might be a buck. We're going to let him grow up just a little bit. He doesn't have any immediate DQs that I see. I mean, I don't really see any white spots. White spots tend to hide in silver fox. Now, he does seem to have, it's a soft coat because it's a baby. But right now, even as young as it is, I move that fur back and look. It's standing up like a porcupine. So, I like that. That's what you want on a silver fox, is for the fur to stand up when you rub it backwards, and it is. It's standing straight out. Now it is soft, but this is just a baby. Very dense, this one. This one's got a very dense coat. You want that in a silver fox. So we're going to put this over in a buck cage. And we're going to put one of these cages as a buck, and the other one will go for a doe. And we're going to have to speed up, or I'll never get this video done. And it's cold out here. Alright, here is second silver fox. And this one is the total opposite of the other one. This one has less silvering than the litter mates. Now, they're still young. They still got silvering to do. So probably will pick up more silvering. But let's get a weight first. And this one is a screamer. I picked him up and he just screamed and screamed. want you to hurt yourself or me. Calm down. Okay, this one was 3 pounds, 1 ounces. 3 pounds, 1 ounce. And boy, this is a jumpy little booger. Don't eat my gloves, Cash. Alright, now this one appears to have more depth than that last one I had. He doesn't look near as flat, but I don't think it's got near the width either. These guys are just so small to judge. I just can't tell when they're this little. But again, I don't see any white spots. And this one seems to be probably more correct in the silvering. It might be a little light right now, but again, it's young. It's still got silvering to do. So I think in the long run, and this one too, it doesn't stand up quite as nicely as the other one did. It does kind of, not quite roll back, but maybe a real slow roll back. But it's not standing straight up like a porcupine like the other one did. Okay, so the ears look good. Let's go ahead. And boy, this booger is not friendly. Well, not unkind. He's just so timid. I've said before, I don't like stackers. One, they cause a lot of work. The teeth look good. Let me see again. Just a quick look. Yeah, teeth are good. Okay, and this one is a doe. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put her in the doe pen. That stacker, I have that one pen that's 2 cages high, and I have it hung up high off the ground, and these babies are up on the top. My problem with those top cages is when I'm walking around the rabbitry, they're up high, so it's not a natural thing to walk by, open the door, and pet the babies. So I find, and I need to make a mental note to make a point to open those doors and pet those higher rabbits. Now, I don't have very many stackers, and I should not use those for babies at all. I just need to not do that. That way I can remember to pet these guys. And so these guys haven't been handled much, and they've not been touched hardly at all. They've just been in the top of a cage growing. So let's move on. Okay, this is Silver Fox number 3. And boy, let me tell you, this one's quite a bit bigger than those other two, especially that last one. Oh, settle down now. Ooh, wild bunch. Yes, this one was 4 pounds, 6 ounces. Really nice size for this litter. Let's see. Man, I'm going to have to make a point to handle these boogers. He is plumb scared out of his mind. Come on. Settle down. Yeah. I'm not out to hurt you, booger. Hey, ears look good. Oh, poor thing. Just terrified. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Oh. Oh. My goodness. My goodness. Are you done squealing? Now, I'm going to have to look at those teeth. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at those teeth. Poor booger, just terrified. I need to hold you more often. Now, don't you bite me. I know you're scared, but don't bite. Yeah, okay. Well, good thing is I got a real good look inside his mouth. He's got real good teeth. And did you know rabbits had hair in their mouth? I'm not sure I ever noticed that. So, anyway, we got good teeth, and we got good lungs. And this one is a doe. Yeah, good. It's okay, girl. It's all right, little girl. Shh. You're going to hurt yourself. We don't want you hurt. Come on. There. All right. We're going to put this one in the pen and let her settle down. She's terrified. Again, I didn't see any DQs. I did not look at her toenails. Actually, I'd like to see her fur just real quick if we can not terrify her too much. I know. Pulled you away from Mom. I know, just terrified. Again, soft in coat, but I think that's just age. But look at that, standing up like a porcupine. I like that. And this one, I think, from the way I understand, probably a more uniform and ideal silvering. But again, so very, very young. That's going to change over time. But hopefully, it'll silver up just about the way it is. I think this is probably more correct. All right, let's move along. This poor girl is just terrified. Okay, come on. Yeah, there we go. Shh, it's okay. All right, here's Silver Fox number 4. It's another small one. So let's go ahead and get it on the scale. Hopefully this one's not as terrified as the other one. There we go, little guy. Okay, this one is 3 pounds 6 ounces, so it's a whole pound lighter than the last doe we looked at. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look at you. All right, again, this one might be a little heavy silvery. I think right now it's ideal, but by the time it grows up, this one's got a much better depth to it. I really like this one. I think this one has the best depth so far of the 4. Wished it wasn't quite so small. Maybe it'll grow into it. It's got some good depth. Nice white at the base. Let's see. Let me turn it so you can see the tail end. We like big butts. So for a little guy, I think it's pretty well balanced. I really like this one. The silvering, again. Again, in the face, the silvering's not even yet. We still have black ears and a black spot on the face. But this silvering will come. Okay. I hope this one's a doe. Although, the ears look good. There we go. You need to look at your teeth. You want to scream just for a second so I can get a good look at those teeth? There. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to touch your mouth. Yeah. Okay, my battery is almost done. I've got one more rabbit to look at. Okay, teeth are good. And we have a buck. All right. I like this little guy. I think he's my favorite. Okay, this is our last and 5th and last silver fox. And just looking at it, it's got a more even silvering too. Let's get a weight. This one's a big one too. Okay, 4 pounds 6 ounces. I think that's the same as the other one. I don't know if it was 4.6 or 4.8. Whatever I told you it was. Much better, more development because it's so big. But again, I don't think it has the depth that that last one does. Just kind of flat, I think, but not as flat as the first one. But we do have a nice and wide here, nice full hips. And you know, that's the place to start. We can work on the depth. Getting that width is harder. A nice stand-up fur. I like that. Again, soft because it's a baby. More even in silvering, I think, of all of them. The most evenly silvered. I haven't looked at the face. No, the face is still black. Well, let me look at the ears before I scare you, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and flip it over. Oh, it's okay. There we go. Good teeth. Okay. I got in luck. 3 does and a buck. That's what I said I hoped for, and that's what or 3 does and 2 bucks. That's what we got. I really like this one's width. Of course, it's a good heavy size too. I hope we develop some depth. Now, I've noticed in the New Zealands, they do tend to develop more depth as they mature. However, you pretty much know whether they're going to have an acceptable depth pretty early on. They do develop some, but just one of those things you got to watch. And this one, assuming it would develop like New Zealand does, this one has enough depth right now that I think it could really develop a depth and be a pretty nice rabbit in the end. I like this one. I like the coat, the silvering. Looks real good. Let's see. Nice and white. Alright, so that's it for the silver fox litter today. If you've liked this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you'll be notified of the next video release. Down below, I'm going to leave a couple of links for you. One will be to my webpage, which will have photos of the brood team. It will also have show results and my show schedule for 2019. Be sure to check that out. I'm also going to leave a link to my fan page where you can see what rabbits I have available and little day-to-day comments and photographs that happen on the rabbitry every day. Be sure to collect your rainbows and don't forget to share them with me right there on the fan page. Thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless.